What's up, Libras? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. My name is Keita. If it's your first time joining me, welcome. And if you've been rocking with me for a minute, welcome back. I am doing a roll opener reading for you guys with this little New Year spread that I found on Pinterest that has been dope thus far. So we're going to see what messages come out for you guys. And I'm also being led to share with you all some of what I've been feeling that is probably pertinent to the energy that's coming forth in your reading. So as I just been like reflecting on my day and how I'm feeling in this moment, like I feel good. I feel hopeful. I feel optimistic. I feel protected and blessed and provided for and all of the things. Not to say that everything in my life is I don't want to use the word perfect, but like everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it ain't. However, I am grateful for things being as well as they are. And although I could sit here and run off a list of shit that's fucked up going wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like I choose to look at the bright side, see the silver lining, enjoy each moment as it comes, and just be intentional about not what's the word I'm looking for, not pushing toxic positivity, because that's a thing. Like you can be emotionally bypassing, that's what it's called, where you know you feel a type of way and you don't own it and you just try to be positive and love and light all the time. No, that ain't what I'm on. Like I genuinely feel good about some things that could be looked at as negatives. You know what I'm saying? So case in point, it's been a lot of grief around me. I shared with you all on one of the zodiac readings how someone who was once very close to me, a sister friend, passed. I think I got that information like early last week. And I've had my moments of moving through that grief, tears, the memories, whole 9 yards. Even talking to some people who were also close to her or closer currently to her, and just moving through that whole, you know, grief is definitely a process and it don't look the same for everybody. And in the midst of that, literally 2 days later, one of my closest friends, my brother, hit me at midnight and was like, I couldn't even barely make out what he was saying. He was crying so hard and was like, he at the hospital and his dad just passed. And of course, I love that boy to death. The last thing I want to see is my brother hurt. But I don't want to see my brother hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hurt because my people hurting. I never met his dad, but he gave me my brother. So he a-okay with me, you know what I'm saying? So I just chose to pull out my arsenal and do what it is that I know to do. I lit white candles for his dad. I lit a white candle for my homegirl and prayed and, you know, wish their souls well as they are transitioning. Because that's a process, you know what I'm saying? So I just did what I know to do to honor them. And there came a time where, you know, my brother needed me to, on the late night, just sit and talk and you know, move through his grief. And he just needed somebody to be present and be there for him. And instead of me feeling like, oh, I'm drained, I'm grieving myself, or, you know, whatever, like, no, I got you. Come on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. And so instead of feeling like it was a burden or anything like that, it's been far from it. Like I feel honored that he felt comfortable enough to be that vulnerable with me and allow me the opportunity to speak life into him in such a detrimental time in his life. I see God moving and I know it don't feel good. And it don't look good, but God got a plan for all of us. And so that may be a message for you all just as you move forward in this year, opening roads that have been blocked for you to have that flexibility to and that awareness to try to see look on the bright side of things and find the silver lining. And when you're grieving or you're angry or you whatever, like, feel what you feel and call a thing, you know what I'm saying? And then make the choice to feel something different. Call on the people who you know will show up for you, will be available to provide that support. I don't give a damn if you ain't got but one person. Show up for them. Understand that if they don't have it to give, then that's them honoring their self, and that you have within you to pull yourself out of any rut that you find yourself in. But also, God will send you a rainbow in the cloud. And sometimes that rainbow is in the form of somebody else. It could be a fucking stranger. You feeling terrible that day and somebody just poured into you in a way that, you know, you couldn't have planned it, you know. So hopefully that helps you all. You find yourself at a point throughout the year, given that this message is for your whole year of 2024, or whenever you find this. It may not even be 2024 when some of you find this on the YouTube. But just know that we have a choice in how we move through some of the tougher experiences that we have in life that come to catalyze us, teach us, stretch us, help us to elevate and grow and ascend. And that it's okay to choose to feel grief. It's okay to choose to feel anger, disappointment, all the things, but choose to not stay there. You know what I'm saying? Choose to move through it and in a healthy way, so that it does not come back to bite you in your ass at a later time or a later date. But also to move beyond it and see the silver lining. And so your opening message for your reading is harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And because of that, you have the capacity to shift into a more harmonious frequency or vibration as challenges come throughout this year. It don't have to be chaotic. It don't have to be messy. You know, you can choose a harmonious approach. And so that being your opening message, you want to prioritize harmony. Some of us, we like to choose a word for our year. I normally do it, but I haven't this year. Of course, it ain't too late. Actually, I honored the spring equinox as New Year, so I still got time. But this past year, what was my word? I think my word was accountability. Anywho, it's almost time to tap into something else. And so whatever it is for you guys, it may just be harmony. You know what I'm saying? You need to be looking for harmony or to create harmony, because you play a part, a major part, the key part in having harmony in your life. So where are things disharmonious, I think is a word, and where is there harmony in your life and you want more of it? What makes you feel at peace, like things are aligned and everything is in its rightful place? So that is your opening message. And the thing that will help you thrive this year is to let the truth be told. Let the towers crumble. With this tower card message here, lightning represents truth. And that comes from the divine and truth and power. Lightning represents truth and power. And that comes from the divine. We can't create lightning. As much as they create false climates and be manipulating the weather, only God can create true lightning. So sometimes, a lot of times, just call 911. Know that you're protected by when you go through these things. But sometimes lightning got to strike in your life so that you can step into your power, so that the truth can be revealed, and towers that have been built off of falsehoods and lies can be crumbled. So if you got relationships that have been built on faulty foundations, they not built on the truth, whether it's something as simple as a crush you got on somebody and you operating in their relationship from a false place because you have not spoken the truth about how you feel, or something as big as you don't like somebody but you still click clack with them, or you don't like this place that you work, or you don't like where you live, or you've been holding on to some lie for the sake of not hurting somebody, baby, the truth coming out in 2024, because that is the thing that is keeping you from thriving. And again, we're talking about opening roads. And so some truths are going to need to be revealed. You got a tower here. It's built on a faulty foundation. The lightning strikes it. You got a masculine and a feminine energy represented here. And opposed to going down with the monument or the tower, they jumped to save whatever is left of their life. And that is what you're going to need to do. You're going to have to take that leap. And when things happen beyond your control, that sudden change, that may even feel a little chaotic, surrender to it. Let it happen so that the truth can reveal itself, and that you can build a stronger foundation and a stronger tower. So this year for many of you is going to be about building stronger foundations that are based on the truth. And for some of y'all, this is such an internal energy, because you're going to have to face some things about yourself and move forward from a more honest and harmonious space. That's the only way you're going to have harmony. You can lie to keep the peace for only so long. That shit going to rise to the top. Like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy, but they say that, like, if you have dirt in a cup and you put water in it, if it gets shaken up, that dirt gonna rise to the top. So like that, you know what I'm saying? What's unclean, what's unhealthy, it's gonna rise to the top once shit gets shaken up. Once that tower, that lightning strike that tower. So be mindful of that as you move intentionally from striving to thriving. And the action that you're needed to take is to receive the beauty of the rose with also its thorns in mind, because it says to receive the beauty of the rose, we have to release fear of the thorns. Stop allowing yourself to move forward into the blessings that you're being given the opportunity to receive because of some fear of what could go wrong, fear of the unknown, whatever the thorns looks like in the situation. So when things, you're able to see the positive, but you're letting fear of the negative or the perceived negative keep you from enjoying the beauty of whatever that thing is. You're wanting to keep in mind that in order to enjoy the beauty of the rose, you have to also acknowledge and the thorns and release your fear of them. It's part of the rose. Just be careful with how you handle the situation. So then you got something that you needed to let go of. And with the Three of Swords, that's heartbreak. And that is why your opening message was harmony. Because as long as you got this heartbreak and this pain and this trauma from several things that have pierced your heart and kind of put a dark cloud over your life, especially your emotional health, you want to do the work to release that. Energetically, you can write a heartfelt letter, a list of things and people, situations that you need to release. Be it from childhood, things that you're familiar with from your past lives, or some ancestral shit that happened while you was in the womb. Write that shit out and burn it. Pray that God take it away. I surrender this to you, and amen, and burn it. Especially on the night of a full moon, 3 days before, 3 days after, because energetically that energy aligns with releasing. But if you come up with some other intuitive way to release that shit, release it. You can create you a bath to release it. Put you some salts in a bath and pray to release that energy from your body. And do things to elevate your energy. When you do a release, make sure that you are intentional about what you pour into your body or what you pour into yourself. And so say you do a release and you releasing this heartbreak and this pain and this trauma from the past, then take you a self-love bath. Fix you a cup of tea and put the intention of love, joy, prosperity, abundance in it. You've just cleared yourself or released some energy. Be intentional about pouring into yourself as well. Just off 1441. So this may speak to some mirroring or the twin flame journey in some way. But that is what you need to let go of, that heartbreak. Forgive others, forgive yourself, learn the lesson from it, and move forward, because whatever you holding on to is blocking your abundance. That's where the road is closed for you. The work you need to do to open that road is to release that pain. Release that pain, release that fear, release that trauma and the shit you holding on to, your baggage, so that you can enjoy the beauty of the rose, the smell, the feeling, the color, the warmth, the touch, the beauty. Like, you can enjoy all aspects of the rose once you are able to release that pain. And so new opportunities are coming in for you once you stop trying to, oh, I'm skipping one, your main focus. Let's go back. Your main focus this year is joy. Focus on what makes you happy. It says you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Lighten up. You ain't been able to lighten up because you've been carrying all this baggage from this Three of Swords energy. That's why you need to let that shit go. Lighten up. Release that baggage. Maybe some of y'all need to listen to Erykah Badu's Bag Lady. You know, she preaching about how you're going to miss your bus because you got too much stuff. Don't miss the opportunities that are being given to you. And a more joyful cycle, more joyful moments and experiences, because you holding on to the pain of the past. You have everything within you to receive the blessing that the divine is trying to give you. Now, we can move on to those blessings and those opportunities, because the moment that you start to get in this Two of Swords energy, Two of Swords gets a bad rap, but it actually serves a purpose sometimes. And when it gets a bad rap, it's because it's an energy of like denial, blocking out this truth with the Tower that is being revealed. But in this situation, especially it being associated with new opportunities coming in for you, you actually needing to block out the distractions that are trying to keep you from what it is that you deserve and desire and being presented to you. And don't let, see, as you can see, she got a blindfold on, choosing not to see or use her gift of sight to determine the decision she gonna make. And she got these two swords, and they cover her heart, because she's also choosing not to block her how she feels. But at any moment, she can take off that blindfold, put them swords down, and make a choice. This is you all being at a crossroads. Make the choice. There are so many opportunities being made available to you, and for many of you, you needing to take a more emotional approach to how you feel about things to make a decision, opposed to making a logical decision. The part of yourself that needs to be acknowledged is that everything and everybody outside of you is just a mirror of you. It's showing you something about yourself. It's reflecting to you something about you. When you have people that inspire you and uplift you or excite you in some way, it's showing you your capacity to operate in this world in that same way, or how there's something within you that aligned with that individual or those individuals. It may be something that's hiding underneath all this pain and trauma, but it's there, or else you would not have energetically aligned with having those people in your 3D reality. The same is for those negative people around you that hold you down and drain you, and that, you know, you call everything but a child of God. It's reflecting something to you, because the people that we attract are our mirrors. Again, you may be on a twin flame journey, and this may be speaking to someone whom you resonate with as your twin flame, and therefore whatever they got going on is in some way mirroring you, and in some way you're mirroring them and they're mirroring you. So take the time to explore that, because that's some part of yourself that needs to be acknowledged. And I'm willing to bet you, because you got like what some would consider conflicting energies here, this person or these people that you're needing to pay attention to how they are mirrors to you. You got somebody, at least one person, that mirrors some positive shit to you. But because you hard on yourself, you're not acknowledging that you have some of those same qualities, if not all, that this person has. And just kind of defining or becoming more aware of what stands between you showing up in that energy and how you currently show up. How to best approach challenges is to stop trying to force question marks and commas where God's putting periods. The divine is trying to end some shit in your life. Hence, this tower. Some truths needed to be revealed. Some towers needing to be destroyed. Stop trying to continue with these dynamics that they've expired. You're trying to put question marks to prolong the situation, so you questioning and everything. Nothing wrong with questioning, but sometimes we can use questioning as a form of procrastination. So you questioning things, and then you put in commas to continue on with the situation where God is trying to put a period. Just saw 2111, because God's trying to bring some new, healthier connections into your 3D reality. And for some of y'all, you're fighting it. But as you approach obstacles throughout this year, and you're intentional about opening roads in your life, stop putting them question marks and commas where you need to, where you know God trying to put a period, and you don't want to let go. You don't want it to end. How you gonna get better if you keep on holding on to what you got? Okay, that's settling. Don't settle. And your closing message is loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Loyalty. Who are you being loyal to? What are you being loyal to? Who's been loyal to you? You want to keep that in mind. You want to make that a priority. And for many of you, you put in them question marks and them commas in situations where them people ain't been loyal to you, but you're trying to be loyal to them. Cut it out. That's misalignment. And you're blocking your blessings by doing so. So I hope the message found you guys well, Libra. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. And if you would like a personal reading, feel free to inbox me, email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. One thing that's coming through in this message is that y'all got a choice. You're going to either barbecue or mildew, honey. And I pray that you do not choose to mildew in this universal 8-year where abundance is just in your reach. I done gave you the game. I done told you what's blocking the road to abundance for you. So all y'all gotta do is just do the work, tap in, put some action behind your hopes, dreams, and desires. Know that you're worthy of it. Don't forget to like the video. Should you have liked something I said? Share it with someone if you feel like it's a message that they need to hear. If you have not subscribed to the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can stay abreast of what's going on over here with Turquoise Majesty. But yeah, y'all, until next time. Peace.